Greetings, this is Darvain and welcome to yet another Let's Play Civilization 6. You know this is one of my favourite games, simply by the amount of Let's Plays I've been doing for it. Last time we played in the last series, yet this is a new series, we won with Frederick. So, right now we're going to be creating a new game with a random leader. But this time we're using Epic. So if we go with standard at speed 10, we're basically looking at 15. Probably round it up to 20. Panic air again. And we're still a duel. So it's still going to be mostly war until we get our dominant religion. It all depends on how we play. So let's see what we get.
From the first stirrings of life beneath water, to the great beasts of the Stone Age, to man taking his first upright steps, you have come far. Now begins your greatest quest. From this early cradle of civilization on towards the stars. The great wave of Buddhism follows you, Shikan of Japan, Hojo Tokimun. Your people truly understand, embrace the divine wind, and you will reach enlightenment.
Okay, so we've got the ability Divine Wind, which gives us basically, as long as we're near the coast, either on the sea, in shallow water, or on the land, on coast tiles, we get a combat bonus, and we can build encampment, holy site, and theatre districts in half the time. So we're going for a mixture of military, religious, and culture. We also get additional standard adjacency bonuses, a unique unit as the samurai, which I believe replaces the swordsman, and we get the electronics factory, so it's an advancement of the factory, so we'll be wanting workshops as well. So yeah, sure, it sounds good to me. Let's see how that goes. It's definitely going to be holy wars and holy cultural wars, I think will be the way to go here. So what's this? Lake. This is going to be interesting. Let's go down here and see what we can see, because I believe this is a lake. I don't know about working the lakes, but yeah, sure, okay. Let's see what happens. If I move upwards, I'd lose weeds, but gain extra horses, I think. I'll get horses anyway if I'm there. Given these are lakes, I'm not going to worry about building anything. If I need to, I can build harbours, but to be honest, I don't know how big these lakes are, so I think I will stay where I am on this one. I think that makes sense for us. We found the city of Kyoto is somewhere weird. Look what we got round, that's fine. Taking some time. We all usually start with a scout, so that's what we'll do. Our first research, what have we got? We pretty much could do mining if I wanted to chop, but I'm not really racy. I don't like chopping woods. I like to play for the long game rather than the short game, if that makes sense. Because chopping woods requires builders, and that's one of their uses, and yeah, it just gets weird. So, don't need any animals, we haven't got any animals yet. So I think it's pottery. There we go. And then basically we're going to look for a coast to settle on, or our second settler, which I think is going to be, okay, it's down here. There's a nice little bay there, I think that's sufficient enough. Don't know about having fresh water, might be better off doing it here, but we'll see what we'll do, we'll have an explore. Okay, we've got the scout coming up. Okay, so we'll move you around.
Reconnaissance units like scouts are unique in that they can gain experience by exploring and discovering parts of the world.
Okay. We're going to send you. You're going to explore the coast because we need to find the coast really. See we go. Urban. Oh, not really anything yet. Okay, so let's have. Well, we need to defend ourselves. Well, I'm going to be slightly more aggressive, I think, on this one. In that, although I like to have units garrisoned in my cities, I might not spend time building archers for every single one. Just initially to get some defences up.
We have discovered a city-state. Establishing diplomatic relations with them will surely be beneficial for our empire. Perhaps we should send them an envoy. There are several different types of city-states, and each may provide different benefits in return for our friendship. Our government, over time, will allow us to earn envoys to grow these relationships. Our city-state neighbors have made a request of us. If we can impress them, I think they will reward us handsomely.
Yep.
Our explorers have spotted another friendly tribal village. I suggest we send a scout to investigate.
Okay. Barbarians approach from over here, okay.
Several closely situated granite peaks resembling tiger's teeth dramatically soar about a kilometre into the sky.
This one doubles the terrain yields of adjacent tiles, okay.
Through exploration, we have discovered a natural wonder of the world. There is no doubt that it could provide a great benefit to the one who settles the land surrounding it.
Okay, discovering the natural wonders inspired your people with the majesty of the universe. Your knowledge of astrology has advanced considerably.
have trained our first ranged unit, capable of hitting enemies from afar, while out of the range of hand-to-hand combat.
Okay, well, you're heading that way. We want to...
It is best to use caution when moving close to enemy units. Doing so will often force the unit to be in the enemy's zone of control, restricting its movement.
Okay. You, we're going to stick on that because we don't have any defences. I could probably attack you. But it's unlikely, but then that does end our movement, so... we'll do a hit and run. Because there wasn't much point in going the other way at this point. So we've got turn around here we want. And we've got enough for... ooh, we can get, there's a 5, that's a 6 up there, 6. 4. That is most definitely a 6. So we'll have that. And well, we do want a builder. Well, let's see, we'll build. Got a slinger, we're protected. We want. Yeah, let's get a builder. Because we got farm now we can do. We don't need to worry about anything else.
I thought clay must feel happy in the good potter's hand.
Healing the forest, let's see what we got. We got can have animal husbandry, mining. But we also got the boost for astrology. So I think we'll go with that first. I mean, if we can start building Stonehenge, then that would be a great boost for us actually having.
Our city continues to prosper. Already our people thrive, and our population grows.
Zanzibar. Okay.
It would seem we have finally tracked the barbarian raiders plaguing these lands.
That's interesting. So we found them, they're there. Well, they are on the lake rather than the coast, so yes. Zanzibar's under attack. Okay, fair enough. Because we're heading over here. Gonna take a slightly quicker route. Don't know what you're fighting, but whatever it is, best be good. Farming a resource has given you the appreciation of the importance of irrigating your crops. The knowledge of irrigation has advanced considerably. See how we're doing. We should probably consider, well, settler's probably a good place to start. And thinking about where we want to go. We'll see, but I mean, most of the coast is up here. And so I'm wondering about somewhere up here, maybe. Probably one of these two, actually, I'm thinking. Gives us a lot of desert, though. So it's not going to be the best. But the freshwater lake should be enough to make it worth considering.
Enacting new policies in our government can be of great benefit. Our people await your decree.
At his best, man is the noblest of all animals. Separated from law and justice, he is the worst.
So we've got our policies now. We're not fighting barbarians yet. So sure, we'll beef up our... But we do want to go with the God King. We want to try and get out a religion as soon as. Because believe it or not, there is with our religion. Let's see what you're saying next. There's a farm over here. Okay, we can do that. Next civic, well, tend to go foreign trade because on the dual map there is only one continent, so you never get the boost for that unless you're lucky.
Just as our citizens have faith in your leadership, so they are beginning to have faith in a higher power. I think it is wise to cultivate this new way of thinking. Perhaps there is some benefit to be gained. Yeah, sure. We have recently gained advanced knowledge in city planning. Creating districts in our cities can be much more powerful and lucrative than simple improvements like farms and mines.
I don't believe in astrology. I'm a Sagittarius, and we're skeptical.
Okay, let's carry on. This one. Do we do a snatch on the... Let's do a snatch. And we'll see what we got. Well, we can do irrigation. The farmer resource is good. That will give us... I mean, we've got the builder already, so that will give us tobacco. Gonna do a snatch on
This military unit has proven themselves. From the experience they have gained in combat, they are eligible to be granted a promotion. How will you reward these brave souls?
the faster movement in forestry. To be fair, I think I am going to wait. No. You stand before the great Cyrus of Persia, I'm sure we'll become fast friends, at least for the time being. It is an honour to meet you. Heard intriguing things about your capital. Perhaps a cultural exchange of some sort may be mutually beneficial. Exchanging information on our capital is a great idea. Should help promote trade. Meet another civilization, you see the need for new ways to communicate. Your knowledge of writing has advanced considerably. This is interesting because Cyrus is an opportunist. He likes people who declare sudden wars on others, which is basically any war that's not formal war. So don't be surprised, we're not going to be surprised if suddenly he decides that we're weak and he should go to war with us. Mr. Brook, you... Oh, hello. Okay. Lone Scout is a good target. Let's see how we're doing. We've got 5 here, which is clearly better than what we've got over there. Warrior, builder, we can build another warrior. We can build a granator. Let's see, where do we put you? Or something down there. Over there, probably a bit risky. But I'm tempted to, say, let's see what we get if we go. I mean, here's going to be a good place. So yeah, your contact with other city-states has crystallized your ideas on governing your own people. Your progress towards political philosophy has advanced considerably. So somebody's decided they like us, or they're going to. Get on, go over there. Does look like we've got all the city-states though, which is good.
But as I headed into the heart of New Zealand's Fiordland, that same childlike feeling, long lost, of pure, unadulterated awe, came rushing back. I knew the road to Milford Sound was good, but this good?
Okay, +1 culture and +1 gold.
The man who has grit enough to bring about the afforestation or the irrigation of a country is not less worthy of honour than its conqueror.
See, damage. We're slightly weaker actually. They're on ideal terrain, which is countered, but they're high up. Oh, we've got +10. We'll take slightly more damage. Sure. With the land around our first city developing nicely, we can fine-tune our production techniques. Progress towards craftsmanship has advanced considerably. So let's see what we've got in research. We could do writing. Writing is interesting. Gaining a city on the coast has given your civilization insight into navigating the waves. Your knowledge of sailing has advanced considerably. So we've got our bonus on the Sarka there. If there's anyone who needs to help, well, to be fair, that oasis is going to be good. Now we need to defend you, so we will build a slinger to start now. More experience. Nice. There's deception afoot. I prefer it when I'm the one providing the intrigue. Basically saying, you're not sneaky enough for me, I don't like you. There's basically us saying, alrighty then. Whatever floats your damn boat, dear. Sent a trade emissary to your kingdom with gifts of myth glass and poetry from our finest craftsmen. I'm sure you will treat my envoy with the same respect you've shown me. Your delegation is most welcome. Excellent. Okay, we're going to do this turn. We want to send a delegation. I have personally welcomed your envoy to the Kingdom of Persia, and only hope for fruitful negotiations that best serve both our interests. Okay. Let's see, can we kill you? No, we won't, so we will battle cry, that'll help out here. Okay. Gonna save it there. This has been Darvane doing Let's Play Civilization 6. If you like what you're seeing here, be sure to like, subscribe, share and comment, and until the next time, goodbye.